Hi everyone, it's Laurie and Katherine from Keenan Recruitment. Welcome to the first edition of Ask Us Anything, where we have been asking you to submit your questions all week to find out what you're interested in, what you want to find out. So Katherine, I'm going to get you to kick off and dig into the inbox and see what questions we have.
Brilliant. So the first one up is from Sonia from Lurgan. So thanks so much, Sonia. What she said is that she's seen on our website that we recruit for both permanent and temporary positions. And she's asking, can she apply for both and what is the difference? So great question. We would be delighted to register you for both posts. So with our permanent and temporary positions, in regard to notice periods with our permanent positions, the majority of our clients are able to consider notice periods for up to 4 weeks. With the temporary positions, it's a little less. So it would be a maximum of 2 weeks notice periods. For temporary work, employment checks are carried out by ourselves to ensure that you're fully compliant. And then for the permanent positions, your employment checks would be carried out by the client on successful interview. For both posts, interview prep and CV advice is given for both roles. So yeah, thanks, Sonia.
Oh, perfect. Katherine, I'm just seeing one coming in here from Nadine from Belfast. So Nadine has said, I've never worked with an agency before. What are my rights? Oh, great question, Nadine. Definitely things have moved on for the better for agency workers now. Good news is you're entitled to pay parity with the permanent employees. So no more rumours and myths about agency staff being paid more or less. It's now all the same. And that includes your increments and your expenses. You're also now entitled to all of the statutory payments, including sick pay, maternity pay, paternity adoption. We also offer a fantastic company pension, which you are entitled to accept or also opt out of, depending on what your situation is. You will also accrue annual leave at the same rate pro rata as your permanent staff, and there's great flexibility in terms of how you want to use that. And the best news is you're eligible for internal trial for permanent posts and secondments. So once you're in the post, you're eligible then to apply for permanent posts and be part of the stepping stone to permanent recruitment. Thanks, great. Nadine, that's a great one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Puts a lot of minds to ease as well. Definitely. Perfect. So Paul from Derry has popped in and asked, how long does it take to register and are there any costs? So registration will be dependent on referencing and compliance checks. So each post will be different. There are a few things that you can do to speed up the process though. So if you forward your ID documents and paperwork via email rather than the post, there you can complete your Access NI and make same day payments. So Access NI would probably take the longest in your registration process. So get that out of the way first and foremost. And then thirdly, for any posts that require fit to work, contact your child health records rather than your GP to obtain a printout of your immunisation history. On average, the application can take between 1 to 2 weeks. And it is free to register with ourselves. We supply our services free of charge. However, depending on the job that you're applying for, there may be costs associated with mandatory checks or training, such as Access NI.
Oh, great. Thanks, Katherine. Hannah from Belfast just popped in with a wee social work question, which is great. Happy days, that was my one. So Hannah has said that she is just finishing up her social work studies. Brilliant, perfect. Hope to see you back in May. And it's her second degree, and she's wondering about getting a mortgage through the agency, as she does want to put off owning her own home. Great. Yeah, Hannah, that was definitely something I definitely found was a bit of a pain for me whenever I was a temp. So it's something that Keenan is really passionate about. And so we partnered up with Kiss and Kin, which is a social enterprise, to provide complimentary financial advisory services. And that covers all things mortgages, letting information, student loans, and budgeting. So all you have to do is get registered, and all of our temps have access to this. We have had a number of temps in 2019 and 2020 get successful mortgages. Hopefully 2021 will be the same. And we're currently the only agency in Northern Ireland offering this service. So to find out more about the specifics, feel free to get in touch with one of us. Thanks, Hannah. That's a great question.
That is a good
question. Best of luck in finalising your studies.
Yeah. Good luck, Hannah. Okay, so Naomi from Lisburn has jumped in. She's saying that she's got two young kids that are not yet at school, and she's wondering if
busy household.
I know, if we are able to offer flexible contracts to accommodate her young family. So most of our positions are advertised as full time. However, many employers are open to discuss flexible working arrangements, especially since during the pandemic. We also have a number of part-time positions, definitely. So in addition to this, our healthcare support work desk offers full flexibility where you actually provide your availability on a week-to-week basis, and then we source the work to suit you. So definitely, Naomi, there are options available for you.
Oh, perfect. So Katherine, we've got time for one more. Oh, this is quite an important one. Debbie from Carrickfergus has just got in touch to say that she was recently made redundant during the pandemic, and she's been applying for jobs, but she feels like she's not getting much success. What can she do? Debbie, you're not on your own. We have found this, especially over the last 6 to 9 months, where people are just asking for a wee bit of help and advice in terms of wondering what they're doing wrong. So as I say, Debbie, you're not on your own. I suppose I can give you some practical advice from what we've found as an agency. And I would say definitely meet with a specialist recruiter who recruits in your field. They can give you expert advice on your CV, the current marketplace, and give you a wee bit of background about what might be going on in the HR departments where you're applying.
Yeah.
Use this time to build your self-confidence. Try volunteering for an organisation that works in your field. That allows you just to get a wee bit out and about, meet with other people, do a bit of networking. Katherine had come up with a great idea around accessing some free online resources to enhance skills and knowledge. And she gives us a few links to courses that she found on LinkedIn. Speaking of LinkedIn, definitely reach out on your social media platforms. People during the pandemic have been so eager to help and have been able to give up their time to offer free advice. Remember, you're not on this on your own. Ask for help because it will be given to you. And Debbie, best of luck, and feel free to get in touch with us for a one-to-one consultation, or if you just fancy a wee chat, we're always here for you. You can get in touch with us on our telephone number 0890 447 144, or ask for a call back at info@keenanrecruitment.co.uk. Katherine, I think that was a cracker wee session there. We've got some brilliant questions. We will be rolling out this series for the Ask Us Anything. So if your question wasn't answered or you want to ask something specific, feel free, as I say, to get in touch at the info@keenanrecruitment.co.uk.
Thank you. See you later, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.